Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to take you through my December goals, write them out for you. I have personal, business, and financial. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Also, look how great this pen is. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We talk about all things wellness, specifically financial wellness, but we also talk about relationship wellness, personal wellness, health and wellness. So all the things, if you are interested, definitely subscribe and make sure you like this video. And okay, let's get into it. So my first personal goal is to take advantage of my days off. So I am lucky enough to currently work for a company that provides unlimited PTO, and they actually do provide unlimited PTO. They don't just say it and then not actually give it to you like previous companies do. It's a pretty normal thing here in Chicago if you work for a startup. Pretty much all of them offer it. The difference is actually finding a company that doesn't call you and Slack you the entire time you're on your vacation. So with that, I am planning on taking one day off next week, Friday, just to like chill out after Black Friday. And then I'm taking 3 days off to do a long weekend up in Wisconsin. And then I'm taking off 2 days for Christmas Eve and then the day after Christmas. So I want to take full advantage of those days and not feel bad about it. Moving on to number 2, convert diet to 90% AIP. So for this one in particular, I have an autoimmune disease. If you guys didn't know, I talk about it a lot over on my Chronically Healing podcast and Instagram. Instagram is just chronically.healing. If you're interested or if you have a chronic illness and you would like to join the little community over there. But basically, I need to cut out all inflammatory foods as much as possible. Obviously, we're going into the holiday season, so I'm not going to be like ridiculous about it. But at the same time, I do need to convert mostly to that in order to see what is causing all the inflammation in my body. So that's a big one for me. Next up is to work out 3 to 5 times per week. So, as you guys know, if you watch my budget videos, I currently do not have a budget for a gym membership. My husband is a personal trainer part-time, so he is able to write me some at-home workouts. My plan is to prove to myself that I'm actually in a space where I can get a gym membership again, and then I will hopefully do that in 2020. I do prefer to work out in a gym. I used to be like a gym bunny. I was there all the time and I miss going to the gym. So I'm kind of like trying to prove it to myself that I'm actually going to work out if I were to sign up for something. And then my final personal goal for this month is a little, this pen, like that's the only thing I hate about this pen is that it like unscrews. So lose 5 pounds. So this is like a high expectation for myself, but I'm not in a great place weight-wise. My body's holding on to a lot of inflammation. The thing is, these two things, if this one happens, this one will happen just because I'll drop a lot of inflammation weight right away because I'm holding on to a lot of water. Kind of happens with, well, normal humans, but also with people with thyroid conditions like me. So yeah, that's kind of like what I'm hoping for. Obviously, if I don't hit that, I'm not going to be like hating on myself. That's just a goal that I have. Next up, though, business. So, my business goals. First and foremost is to release a freebie to or I should say for my coaching biz. So this is actually in the works right now, which is why I know it'll be done in December. I'm just working with my coach right now for her to give me any feedback on what I've already created. And then I'm planning to launch it hopefully the first or second weekend in December. So that'll be cool. Again, I'm starting a coaching business for my chronic illness page. Basically, I want to help women who have chronic illness go after their dreams and like start things that they love. A lot of people with chronic illness tend to think that once they're diagnosed, they can no longer do the cool things that everybody else can do. And I want to show them that that is not true and we can do something together. So that is what I'm hoping to get started in 2020, but specifically I'm going to give out a freebie all about meditation here in a couple weeks. So if anybody here is interested in a meditation, like a beginner's guide to like how the heck to even get into meditation, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to send it to you. But my next one, it's a goal, but I'm going to put a question mark next to it. I did Vlogmas on my old channel and I loved it. I won't be able to do like a true Vlogmas this year just because there will be some days where I'm literally up north on one of my days off where I like literally will not be able to get any service. So I won't be able to upload anything anyway. But I would like to upload a bunch of vlogs and stuff in December instead of kind of a little just in addition to what I normally do on this channel. So if there's anything you'd like to see from me vlog wise, if it's like what I spend in a day instead of in a week or whatever, I'm hoping to be doing, Cora's running around the room. I'm hoping to just kind of up the amount of videos that I'm doing each week, but I'm not putting any like serious pressure on myself to do every single day. Moving on, the next one is to complete my coaching offer to launch Jan. Oh, this pen. Remind me not to use this in videos anymore. 2020. So that kind of goes along with this. I have started my coaching offer. I just need to complete it and solidify it with my coach. And then I plan to launch either early January or late January. It really just kind of depends how things go here in December. And then my last business goal is to come up with business plan / goals for Q1 2020. So my coaching with my business coach ends basically like the first week of February. So I just want to make sure that I'm in a good place when her and I are finished and that I have a plan moving forward, whether that is to continue working with her, whether that is just to have a plan for my coaching in general. So I just want to make sure that I get working on that. And then moving on to financial. So this one is a little hard. I am definitely a woo-woo type of person. I believe in manifestation. I believe in putting things out into the world. So I stopped myself from writing down exactly what I would like to manifest in this video, but I still am going to write out some financial goals that are a little bit more, I don't know, like concrete that I can just tell you guys about. So the first one is very broad, but bring in extra money. So basically with that, that's kind of for Ben and I, whether that is coaching, whether that is, selling my budgeting templates, other projects, I am going to be asking about my promotion again. It kind of got put on the back burner during Black Friday. So things like that to bring in some extra money is really important to me. If I'm being honest, I had been trying to manifest like a very large lump sum of money by the end of the year to like get us in a good place moving forward. Next is to finish budgeting ebook and add to Etsy. So I started a budgeting ebook for beginners, kind of just like with some helpful tips. I started that like in October, and then honestly, my focus is more on my actual coaching business. However, I think that I get a lot of questions, especially over on my Instagram, about budgeting. So I was thinking of just making like honestly like a $10 ebook that or 10 or 15 bucks or something for people to purchase when they're starting their budgeting career. Otherwise, I might make it free. I have no idea. It really depends how much value I put into it. But I would like to finish that if I'm able to. And then my third goal is to write out financial plan to bring in more So write out financial plan to bring in more money in 2020. So that rhymes, first of all, amazing. But second of all, as you guys know, the last few months have just been a little bit stressful for us. So we have been bringing in more money, but it just hasn't been consistent. So I want to write down a plan with Ben where we can focus on our financial plan, whether that is, you know, when we move next year, which isn't until August. So we've got half the year to figure that out, more than half the year. Our businesses, what we're projecting will happen in 2020, different ways that we can bring in more money, and a different plan just in general for when we do start bringing in more money, how are we going to allocate that? Because I know that we will be able to bring in more money next year. We're setting up all of the groundwork for it now. So I know it's going to happen, but I also want to know what we're going to do with it when we do it. Like, for example, I don't know. There's just things that like I feel like I can't put out into the online space quite yet, but we just want to have a plan for what we're going to do with the money, where it's going to come from, things like that, so that when we are given money, we are able to put it where we need to. I think some people are always like, I want to bring in more money. I want more money. And then you get more money and you don't do anything with it. Or, you know, you like, for example, last year I got my, what the heck's it called? My tax return, and it was the largest tax return I've ever had. And I immediately like threw it at debt, which was amazing. But what I didn't do was sit down and think about the rest of the year, like going into my wedding, going into having to combine finances with Ben, the fact that he was still sick, all that kind of stuff. Looking back on it, I wish I would have used most of that money actually for savings because we ended up needing it later on in the year. So, I mean, hindsight is 2020, but I just wish that I would have been, that's funny because it'll be 2020. But I just wish that I had like thought things out. So, you know, because I'm planning that we're going to be just inundated with a F ton of money, I want to make sure that I have a plan for where it goes. And then my last financial goal, which is also a personal goal, is to work on my manifestation skills. So with that, I believe in manifestation. I have manifested multiple things into my life. I have manifested money in the past. I've manifested my husband. I've manifested my car. I manifested a free trip to Ireland. Like, there are just things that I have been able to do when I've been able to be in a really good, positive space where I'm bringing new things into my life. And I really want to work on that. I feel a little uncomfortable, like, putting that out into the public. For this channel, I talk about it a lot on some of my other channels or some of my other social media, but I think with finances, sometimes we're so literal and we are so like in the books that we don't think about the fact that there is bazillions, that's a real word, of dollars out there flying around the world that you can bring into your life, whether you believe in manifestation or not, the universe, God, whatever you want to believe in, you do you, boo. But for me, when I am in a high vibe, high space where I am working on myself and I am in a positive headspace, money seriously rolls to me like nobody's business. So I want to continue to get myself into that space so I can continue to grow our life. So this is my December goals, or these are my December goals for 2019. I can't believe that it is almost December, and that means that we're almost in 2020, guys. It's totally blowing my mind. So I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.